What's doing, ladies and gents? It's TechSays111 here, and it's been a while since I've done one of these sit-down type videos. Well, I guess you could kind of say that. Today, I just wanted to sit down and just recap on 2022, one of the best years of everyone's lives, essentially. But in all seriousness, I'm just going to talk about 2022, give a few recaps, etc., and just essentially tell yous what happened in 2022 on my part, like what happened in 2022 for me. We'll start off with, early January, I was in a relationship with my ex, and she cheated on me. Keep it short and simple like that. She cheated on me with my best friend. That fucked me around for a long time. I was in a very dark place, had depression, all that, therapy, etc., etc. I'm not going to make it all about me because I need to man up, put shit in the past, etc. A few months go by. I like this new person. There was something that sparked from there, and it was lingering on both ends for a long time. She did things, I did things, we're both at fault, but essentially all that gave me a bad name, as per usual. There was a clip on one of my Battlefield streams, which I no longer have, but it's still lingering out there on my channel, talking about the person and what they did. I went out of Sydney for the first time. I was first time ever on a fucking plane. First time ever on a plane. And then there were problems among problems, and that trip was essentially ruined by set people, my ex's friends. Oh, Tech, but you're letting it get to you. I mean, I am in a way, because I didn't want problems. All through 2022, trust me, there was just nothing but problems. I met a few. I mean, the good thing about last year is that, we grow from mistakes. And we grow from insecurities, and we finally let ourselves get out there. We finally get to, adapt to new environments and new situations and new strategies to help us cope through those times. I certainly did. I fucking certainly did. I finally lost weight. I finally lost 22.5 kilos in the past 2 years. If you don't know and have not seen photos of me back in 2021, I was obese. I was fat as fuck. I can't find the photos anywhere, but I was so fat. I was 122.5 kg, and I just managed last year to reach 100.9 kilos. I'm back up to 108 now, but that's, a whole thing in itself with eating and being healthy, etc. I'm trying to slim it down a bit, I want to finally just lose weight and get down to the healthier weight, like a healthy weight that I've always wanted to be. Last year was a year for me to change, and a lot of people to step up a notch and just get their head in the game, do what they need to do. I was in a group of guys, like a group of mates. A person at the time I was talking to, I'm not going to disclose any of these people's names, went to Luna Park, etc., and they fucked me off because apparently certain people don't like the idea of, oh, he's got depression, we need to help him, we need to be there for him. People just like to fuck off, tell people to fuck off, and that's what leads people like that to kill themselves. Safe to say it. Us men that go through this stuff, we have to suffer the most. I'm not going to get into my personal trauma and my personal stories because it's a long thing. It's a very long thing. If you want me to do another sit-down video, and before I go any further, please make sure you subscribe. I do try my best to upload as consistently and as often as possible, but that's been pretty difficult, I will say. If you enjoy my content, subscribe. If you want me to do more videos like these, or just make more videos in general, leave a like, leave a comment, put those notifications on, and it will help me and let me know that you want more. You want more content. But yeah, I was in a group of people. I was with a group of mates at the time early that year. They fucked me off because of piss reasons, and people are just those. I'm not even going to get into it. Man, child that owns a Ford XD. That's all I can fucking say. Um, yeah, there was just a bunch of shit last year that went down, and I want to just encourage all of you is that 2022 might have been a shit year for everyone. It may have been a shit year for you. To that person that's just hopped on my video, how you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day and having a fantastic year and thriving. 2022 wasn't a year to thrive. It was a year to grow. 2023, on the other hand, 2023, this is a year to thrive. This is the year to push forward. This is a year where we all just change our mindsets, because people born 2000, 2002, like myself, we're all in that adulthood now. We're no longer teenagers. This is a broken generation, and it's very hard to reconcile that. It's going to be hard with the new norm, with this whole political correctness and this whole COVID shit that's still happening. I guess I don't know, nor do I really give a shit. It's very hard to adapt to nowadays society because of the suicide rates, the political correctness thing, the whole war in Russia and Ukraine, etc., the Taliban. It's very hard. But what can we do? We can't do nothing about it. We can only support certain causes, and there are certain causes that just want to take away the privilege of speaking due to political correctness. There are certain communities out there that want to take away freedom of speech over minute stupidity. I'm not targeting it, it's just facts. There's a lot of riots and protests and a lot of feminists out there now. This isn't hate speech. I'm not hating on any of it. I'm just saying this is a new era that we now have to suffer with. Back in the old days, times were more simple. We were kids. We had more fun than what we are having now as adults. It's saying, oh, this new era this new era that. You're just fucking this, and this. No, this generation, this new era is broken. As hard as it is to take it all in, that's the truth. This generation's broken, and there's nothing we can really do about it. There's only us, you, yourself, and all that. You can only change you. You can't change other people. And that's what 2022 brought me. You have to survive. That's what 2022 taught me to survive, essentially. It taught me not to trust people that give off, to trust certain people, to trust your instincts, essentially. And all that. This is probably just a video. This is going to be a video of me just saying random shit and mumbling, stuttering, etc. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. This new year that's coming, it's a year to thrive. It's a year to get things done. It's a year to grow. It's another year to grow. It's another year to make new. It's a year to make new friends and just get to know new people. Because it's hard. It's really hard to do that. But you know, end of year. I mean, I got a new job. I'm now a bartender. You know, working has never been better. I was working for a landscaping company earlier in the year as well. Before that, after that, whole shit with my ex-girlfriend happened, and etc. I'll be completely honest. I will never, even if you paid me, let's say a light sum of $10,000 $80,000 a year to go back to that company that I was working for landscaping. I'm not going to help it because of respect. I'm never going to be working in that type of trade again, ever. Never. I'd rock up, I'd get verbally fucking abused, and then if I came in general, I'd get verbally abused. So there was no point to me going. I couldn't see myself doing that. I didn't have a car. Now I do. I have a car now. I have my license. So it's easier for me to get around. I have freedom. Finally, it took me 2 years to get my license with no moral support. My neighbor helped me. My mate Declan's family somewhat helped me. My dad helped me the most through getting my license and driving schools, etc. It helped me a lot, but now that I've got that freedom, I don't know what certain goals are now. What are some goals for 2023? One of them is obviously lose weight, eat healthy, and just overall be fitter than what I am. It's going to be, this new road is going to be a tough road. It's going to be a road of success. There has to be a line of success, but it has to be consistent. I just want to, before I end the video, if there's people out there and you've stumbled upon my content and you have mental illness, don't hesitate to contact me. I'm more than happy to help. More than happy to listen, essentially. There's nothing wrong with being sad and alone, because I'm totally with you on that. Towards the end of 2022, there were these two males that let me live with them for a bit, but they were fucking disgusting thieves, essentially. There was some shit that went down a night. I was coming back from work, and it was out west. They lived out west. I was sleeping on the floor. It was either the floor or a moldy couch that never got cleaned, so I chose the floor. They would rummage through my things, they would steal money off me, and they would essentially... I'm going to speak out about it, because it's the internet. One of them sexually abused me. One of them sexually harassed... To both of them, actually. They sexually harassed me. All that shit. I haven't taken legal action because if anything else like that goes down, like, who the fuck... I don't know. Honestly, they sexually harassed me and shit while living there, and they threatened to kill my mum and hurt me, essentially, and now I'm back home with my mum, and we're both on the same page now. Never again will I trust people that I recently have no connection with, because what's the point of drinking poison for the sake of it? Don't drink poison because you're thirsty. It's a whole different ballgame. If you re-accept someone as a friend and they do that to you, what does that say? You don't drink poison because you're thirsty, and you don't reconnect with old habits for the sake of the pleasure. It doesn't get you anywhere. It's all about maturing. It's all about growing spiritually, physically, etc. as a person. I'm probably spitting a bunch of shit, but is what it is, like, that's 2022 on my part. It was a shit year. 2022 was a fucking horrible year for me, and it was a horrible year for everyone else as well, because of things that happened. Like, my mate borrowed $200 off of a guy and said he'd pay him back. Still hasn't. You know who you are. You got a problem? You got a problem with me uploading this video? You can speak to me directly. I don't care. Doesn't mean I'm going to out your name in public or on the internet. You still owe my mate money. You still haven't fucking paid him back. You still haven't gotten in contact with me because you haven't paid him money. Fuck. Why is my TV spiking for? The HDMI cable needs to be replaced, probably. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. In summary, 2022 was just the worst year of my life. And I've had pretty shitty years and pretty shitty months and downs. But 2022 was that year where it was just down. It was down. Like that. It was a year of just shit. Just shit. It was not a good year for anyone, essentially, that I know. It was just fucking horrible. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. If you're new here, please subscribe. I try my best to upload. If you want to see more content like this in the future, leave a like, leave a comment, and put those post notification on, so it lets me know that, well, so it can let you know that I uploaded, and you can see what I've uploaded. Yeah, no, it's been your boy Tech, and I'll see you all soon. Hasta lasagna.